It's your boy Shorts.
What's up? It's Chris Gatsby.
And it's your girl Jazzo.
And you're at
the Vibe Spot. Come and catch a vibe.
Yeah.
What's up, Vibers? Today we got Vibes AK in the building. What's up?
What's
good, my brother?
Thanks
Thanks for coming.
So excited to have you guys.
You guys came all the way from Jersey. I know the traffic's a little crazy.
Yeah, man. It's always crazy coming on that bridge.
Yeah, but you used to driving, right?
No, absolutely. All day.
That's
all day.
For those of you who don't know, Vibes AK is a full delivery service.
That's right.
Tap in.
Tap in.
Jersey,
You just do Jersey.
You don't have to go anywhere. They come
York.
to you. That's how it goes. That's what's up. That's very
cool.
convenient.
Factual.
When did you start this?
Probably about a year ago.
Wow. And what's the why behind that?
Truth be told, a way to get money. I just came home.
Okay.
Right.
I was gone for like 4 years. 4 years of change.
Mm-hmm.
So when I came home, you know what I mean, I tried the construction bit, security, you know, but it wasn't enough. New Jersey now and New York, they're kind of opening up, you know,
Okay.
legally and whatnot.
Yeah.
There's gray areas that you can maneuver within. So I was like, yo, I got nothing to lose.
Right.
I understand the industry. I already smoke. I've been smoking for years. So I have a business mind. I've been doing business before. I had nonprofits before. I had business before.
Awesome work.
So I figured I'd put two and two together and try to make something shake, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
And it's been
it.
working, you know,
That's
fast.
it.
Like,
Yeah, make sure you guys follow Vibes_AK, man. Get your shit delivered, bro. You pull up.
So the Instagram is __.
Underscore.
Thank
Vibes
you.
_.
And we're gonna have that
underscore,
right
underscore.
here. It's gonna be somewhere underneath.
Thank you.
Or
It's definitely it's crazy to see what you're capable of when your back's against the wall and your options are limited. You know, especially coming out. I know, like, there's a lot of people that deal with those same problems. What am I going to do next?
The pressure.
The pressure that. So, and a lot of people don't do well with that pressure. You know, a lot of people crumble. A lot of people don't know what to do, and they maybe start abusing certain substances or whatever. So, just to show that you had that focus, both of you had that focus, because this is a team sport, right?
definitely a team
And the
sport. Couldn't
support
do it without
also
her.
from your
Support.
wife.
Definitely. Supports me with everything. With the website, that's her. Instagram, that's her. She
Right.
holds all that
Respect.
down.
That's hot. Yes.
That's
While I'm on the road, busting the deliveries, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's holding it down. You know what I mean? Administrative.
It's a team
like
thing.
that.
You
That's
know,
good.
it takes a
Definitely,
team.
yeah. It wouldn't work without her.
That's important.
She found you all.
Vibe.
You feel
Yeah.
like,
He found me to follow his page, and I was like, hold on.
That's
But I
fine.
need somebody. You need to interview them.
Yeah, and we all gotta collab together, come
Absolutely.
together, so that we
Yeah.
can, you know, put the bigger picture out there. And the more people see it, the more people are gonna identify and also get on the bandwagon, right?
What advice would you have for somebody maybe just coming home or just getting out of a bad situation in order to level up?
Ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't question a stupid question. Don't be scared to run up on people who you see are doing what you want to do and are good at it or are successful at it. Asking for advice. You know what I'm saying? The internet's a great source. You know what I mean? Take time and just do like research. Don't be scared.
YouTube University, guys,
You feel me?
Google.
Like,
Utilize it while it's
Real,
still free.
Or-
you know what I mean?
Utilize that while it's still
Just-
free.
Bro, you can learn from anybody. You know what I'm saying, bro?
And there's something to learn from
There's
everybody.
always a lesson
No
or
matter what
something,
they
yeah.
look like.
Yeah, pay attention to your environment too. You know what I'm saying? Everything doesn't have to be learned in a classroom. A lot of people come home and feel like, yo, they don't have certain experiences via college, or they might have dropped out from high school, they didn't got their GED, so they give up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can get the knowledge you need to be successful from anywhere. You know what I mean? Just pay attention, be focused, and keep that third eye open. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of like what we try to like bring, like energy we try to bring into the business, like, because for years they was locking us up behind us.
Right.
Right.
Talk about it.
The same people that's making it legal and
Exactly.
capitalize off the money
Yes.
now.
The same people who's gonna make billions if we don't put our foot down. You know?
You
Right.
feel me? So if we don't get our foot in the door now from the ground,
Right.
and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Making, like, listen, they gonna do it. And then it's gonna be another industry that we are fighting again and that we can't. That
Yeah,
we
yeah.
built.
Right.
Everything. That's
The
the
culture
music,
is all
everything.
us.
That's what they do.
You feel me? Like,
We
so,
did.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Like, I believe now in New York, say I'm wrong, but there's no owners of the medical marijuana shops. None of them are minorities.
Of
course
None
not.
Black,
Of course
none
not.
And not only
They're
that, it's
all
like-
white. And it was a convenient time now for them because back 10 years ago, it wasn't as socially acceptable. People's minds were a little bit more closed. With time, we opened up a little bit. So now they're looking at it. When I say they, it's like people in power, people who can make decisions. They're looking at it to profit off of. You're just another commodity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it.
So like with anything else, how do you separate yourself from that, and instead of becoming the commodity, be the person that uses the commodities, you know, to be the person in charge, that entrepreneurship that we're always talking about. So it's good to see, man. It's good to see. I love it.
Right, and the
Yeah.
consistency, you guys have consistency behind it, and that's something that we talk about. It's like such a popular word,
That's
but
a fact.
it's the key component to
It really
success, you
Yeah.
know. And success is different for everyone, and success is in the simple things and getting it going. You know what I mean? So
And that's the hardest part, is getting it going, because it might not work right away.
right,
And people give up.
yes,
You see what I'm saying?
instant gratification people are used to.
Exactly.
You know,
Every failure is a lesson.
yes.
You know what I mean? You just repeat, learn, repeat.
Yeah, but you got the grind in you. You could just see that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
That's a
yeah.
You feel it when you walk in the room. But wasn't it Steve Jobs that said that they told him no like 2,000 times or something?
Yeah.
All
like
it
that?
takes is one yes.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
it.
Just
All
one
it takes
yes.
is
I
one
don't
yes.
know.
So
I'm
that's why you
strong.
can't-
2,000? Jesus.
Same thing with Squid Game. This whole Squid Games
Yeah,
phenomenon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bro was like denied for like 10 years from everybody. And then one year he kept with it, and then the first year came out of the blue.
And look-
Like Netflix took it in the blue.
Hell
Like, you know what I
yeah.
mean? So never
Did
give
it.
up. Never.
Damn. Would you do it?
Would
Who
you
go to Squid
face-
Games?
Nah, I'm straight. I'm
I mean,
good.
There's easier ways to make money. Bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I know, but that's just quick, bro. I got a problem. I like the quick flip, you know?
That's a fact. We all
Word.
My ass be gumming out. I ain't gonna remember what I'm kicking.
You don't
No,
want
I'm
to
not gonna say that, though. I'm definitely gonna get shot, my nigga. Trust me. Red light, green light, 1, 2, 3 is over.
Oh. So
Word.
Yeah, man. But nah, we been getting a lot of support. You know what I mean? That's another thing that keeps us going. Like the customers, bro, the clients, they love
yes,
the bud.
that's
Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
those
yeah.
are the ones. Those are the ones.
I love
Especially when you have a delivery service and you're consistent. And after a while, it's like you're building a relationship, too.
it.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? It's not like your regular bum man in the corner who's maybe be there, maybe not. You know what I'm saying? You call, you come. You guys are reliable, you know?
Fast too. We can split.
Yeah, no, that's what you gotta do,
You know
man.
what I mean?
You gotta keep everybody happy, bro.
Yeah, that's what any business. You gotta be
Yeah.
dependable. Dependable,
Okay.
right?
Absolutely.
That's
Anyway.
how you make your money.
But no, yeah, man.
So what else? So what else you guys got going on?
We got
These
in terms of
fly ass
Oh,
bro.
man.
Mine's
Finish
over there,
shit.
mine's over there.
Wait, that's
Yo.
you. Wait, show you first.
Vibes AK.
Underscore,
Yo,
underscore,
check it out.
AK.
the
So
IG
dope.
And
Wow.
then you have a
Vibes
website.
underscore AK.
And the website.
www.vibesak.com. That's the website. Check it out.
Vibes,
Look
man,
at his face. It's so
vibes.
perfect.
face on
I
this
love
shit.
that.
Wait, hold on.
Vibes, pull up to Carter Vibes,
Okay.
man.
Yes.
Put my face on it. Look, I'm
That's
kind
fire.
of cute. I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm so
That's
mad.
so fire.
So
And the colors are perfect.
Nah,
That's
that's
what's
fire.
up. No,
And the
I like
material
this. I
feels good,
appreciate
too.
you guys.
Now you guys are doing your thing. And so
Look.
talk about these nonprofit organizations. They're all community based.
Yeah, all community. The first one we had was back in like 2012, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was Akron Bear. You know what I mean? Be revolutionary.
Oh.
It was around the times when like the beginning of like, you know what I mean, when like cops were like shooting black kids and getting
Right,
all-
right.
and people were starting to protest and things like that. So we kind of went with that wave and it was just kind of like, all right, people need to understand why this is happening. You know what I mean? Especially the younger generation.
Right,
Because we were growing into it. So it was my mission to kind of like use the things that young people were into to kind of inform them. You see what I'm saying? So we used to we would do after school programs, you know what I mean?
Very dope.
We would do parties. You know what I mean? But we would invite like me personally and her, we would invite the baddest girls we could find
Right,
That's
right,
to
right.
come to the parties.
Everybody's
And then
gonna show up afterwards.
Yeah,
Right.
and then the people. But we
She's
would
smart.
tell
She's
them,
smart.
She's
I
smart.
know she's so smart. She's
I don't
smart.
remember,
He had them all dressed up in like the same
same-
outfits.
with our
we went
logo
to
on
Green.
it.
Was it Greenhouse?
Greenhouse back in the day, where Drake and Chris Brown got to a fight.
Yeah.
What?
Wait.
Dope.
So
When
guys
Drake
would
threw
be
that bottle
around,
out.
these girls were in the same outfits. They had the website in the back.
Oh, you know how to set it up.
Yeah, that's a good
All right.
strategy. That's a good
That's how we
marketing
started.
strategy.
Yeah, I mean, we would get money. We would give it. We would literally go into projects like Queensbury projects. We would give money to single moms. You know what I mean? Me and one of my other boys and her, just to like. I mean, that was our way of giving back. You know what I'm saying? And trying to build like a following to have a platform. I guess we were trying to build
Or
You know what I mean?
community. A
Yeah.
community
Or a
within
community, yeah.
within what you're doing.
to kind of like stand up for ourselves because that's at least how I was feeling at the time. Is what we needed. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
The
right.
second nonprofit we have now, this was before I got locked up. I got locked up, which was partly due to that because, you know, we were following me and my boys who were doing it, we were following the leadership of like Matul Shakur, Sada Shakur.
Okay.
You know what I mean? These brothers. So like, you know what I mean?
Y'all was getting active.
We was getting
They were very
active.
active.
We was active. And,
Very motivated and active.
you know what I mean? And it caught up.
As you
You
should
know what I'm
be.
saying? That was what I went down for. We hit a bank and boom, boom, boom. But when I got back, it was something I didn't want to stop doing. So
Well, hitting banks? No.
those days is over. Those days is over. You know what I mean?
joking.
They sat me down. That hurt. So
Right.
I'm like, I'm over that.
It's not worth it.
You know what I mean? Switch it up on them. And you know, came home. So now we're doing like, we linked up with the local Black Panther chapter. You know what I mean? In our city, Newark, New Jersey, and we're giving out free food, breakfast programs, things like that.
Community
Yeah.
work, man. That's awesome, bro.
Again, we're trying to teach kids. I don't know if you pay attention to the news. Everybody's on this. What's the critical race theory in
Yeah.
public
Yeah.
schools?
Yeah.
So you know, we try to maintain a certain level of truth. You know what I mean, for the melanated. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Black and brown people.
Of course.
So I mean, just trying to keep it real.
What are some things that you think need to be implemented
Mhm.
into the school system? Like, what would you say Black and brown kids need to learn? So,
Finance.
Financial literacy, right?
I think they need to be taught more how like the real world works, how like real players in the world think in terms of like where money comes from, where value and things come from. For instance, geography. Geography is very important because of resource, minerals. It comes from the land. If you own this land, you own that resource, you own that mineral, you can make it commercial and sell it. They don't teach us these kinds of things in the world. This is where power comes from. These are the kind of things they need to be teaching us. They teach it to themselves.
Right,
Don't
right,
get that
right.
twisted. But they need to be teaching it to us.
I think real estate. That's why real estate is one of the best things you could always buy, no matter what time period you're in, because it's finite. There's only so many plots of land. You can only build so many places. You can print more money. You can dig up more gold. You can grow more coffee beans, but there's no more land, right? So that's why there's all. And now you saw the housing market this year went crazy because of that. The whole supply and demand went all over the place.
Right.
There wasn't enough houses this year, and the houses, everything skyrocketed like 10-15%. It was crazy. So.
And if you own a piece of land, you're gonna own something before everybody else buys it up. So.
Yeah.
And that is gold.
It can only go up in value.
All
All right, so finance. What's the other thing? What's going on? Don't burn that rug up. Jazz like to burn that
Why
rug
are you a
up.
hater?
He's got a super house over there.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
Oh no, as he should. Yo, literally besides work.
That's how it goes.
Yes.
That's how it goes.
All hustle.
When you
all hustle.
build
And
it,
kids gotta work.
and that's work too. You know, you guys are leaving a legacy behind, and that's what it's about. You know, I tell my son that also. It's about, you're my legacy. And we're gonna make sure I'm gonna leave this, but you gonna leave also. And it just keeps on going, breaking all those generational curses and the stigmas behind marijuana, the stigmas behind being from maybe an underprivileged environment or whatever it may be. That's why it's so important that people like both of you come into play and actually shed light on what the community needs. And after school programs, that's needed. And there's not a lot of that. Super needed. And I grew up going to after school programs. And you know what? I guess you could say even in the public school systems here in New York, the ones that are in the better districts, they get more of those programs because people in that community advocate for those programs. Right. So you shedding light and your wife and you tagging team, shedding light, that's something that we need more of. Yes.
And don't think that just because you don't have a nonprofit or anything that there's nothing you can do.
Right.
All you literally have to do is care. That's it. Just care. Just care about
and
somebody
act
else.
on caring.
A kid, give them
act
the time
like
of day that might not have the parents that give them attention. Just big brother, big sister, whatever it takes. Anybody can do anything. And we're all here to help each other.
But I concur with all of that. But it does take people to actually step up, step out, including us, like being here present. We're here for you guys. We're here to share with you, catch a vibe. You know, what is the vibe?
Wow.
Yes, catch a vibe, you know, come and catch a vibe. Because we know what's going on out there. We're living lives like you guys are. So great work. That's awesome work.
Word.
That's awesome work. And we need more of that, not dead ass, because
these guys are grinding, hustling,
Right.
and giving back, man. You can't stop
yes, it's
that.
an investment. Your kids are investments. The youth are an investment. You are an investment. So everything you do, so if you rather get like Sephora, I'm just saying, you rather get like Sephora, you know, instead of like taking a master class, maybe at learning how to apply that makeup or something like that, like. You can do so much more. It's not. Don't look at it like it's just one sided. Take your passion, take what you like, take what you love, and put your foot in that shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
You can sell your service. You can do anything.
You can make money out of anything. That's a fact.
It's a fact.
Especially nowadays with social media and
Yes.
everybody's want to be entrepreneur nowadays too. So it's easy to network nowadays. A lot of people are on that same wave.
Everybody want to do it. Not everybody can.
Yeah, I mean,
It's hard work.
it is hard work. That's the only
What did
thing.
Eddie Murphy say? He said, what the fuck? You're gonna get a rope, you want to be a cowboy. You're gonna get an inch, you want a mile.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, everybody can't do everything also. So it's, and even if you could, you need a team.
Right.
You know, it takes a lot out of you to just do everything by yourself, and you need the support.
Yeah.
You know?
Or rather, you can do. Sorry to cut you off. You can do everything, but you do need a team.
That's a
You
fact.
need a team. You know, people.
And she's literally been my only team. For
Nice.
literally, like
Very nice.
I met her, like,
2008.
but I was like
2007.
basically homeless. You know what I'm saying? And like she still rocked with me, and like, you know what I mean. I had fallen outs with my family. Like behind this idea, this business, like
Right.
my parents, my dad,
We
like
did a whole
invested in me.
PowerPoint for your
Invest in me,
father.
like, yo, I can see the future with this industry. You know what I'm saying? This is like 2009. Family fell out because I still went and did what I did. You know what I mean? Flying out to Cali, hustling up money, still selling bud in Queens and stuff like that. So my family, you know what I mean? It's taboo. But I was like, I just saw it. You know what I mean? I saw this coming, what's coming. I mean, what we're in now.
Mm-hmm,
So I was trying to get into it early.
Smart
and, you know,
man.
she was the only one with me.
This is your
You know what I mean?
Bitcoin right now.
Where in Cali you go?
Anaheim.
Oh, okay.
There was a Kush Expo. I went to that first. And the hotel I got was in Anaheim. So I just checked for dispensaries around there. And, you know, back then, I mean, low-key, I have to plead the fifth a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But, like, you know what I mean? I had to do what I had to do to make sure that my Queens people got that good Cali bud. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we made it happen. And, I mean, we carry that same energy to this. I mean, I take it personal, the bud that I get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I give out
Take
to people.
pride in
So
that.
you're like the weed connoisseur. You gotta test it. You talk about
I gotta
texture.
smoke it, texture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Also, you should educate us a little bit.
Like, all that, it all matters. Like, right now, I'll give you all a secret. Weed should be really cheap for y'all right now because it was just harvest.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So if you're buying weed, or if you're buying even
Yeah,
apes
yeah.
and shit,
I did not know
you know what I mean? Yo, look.
I'm good right now. I'm
Look,
good right now.
Yeah. Don't be mad. You know what I mean? I know y'all getting money, but I mean, listen. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do right now is harvest. So that's just something, a little inside information for y'all. But when you're looking like it, you also, a lot of people don't know this. When you're smoking weed, you have to really, which is also why it's a culture, it's a lifestyle. You have to really understand, have knowledge of self. You understand what I'm saying? Understand yourself, because you're going to smoke something that comes from the earth that is, in essence, the same as you. And it's meant to do a job, but you have to know how it's going to react to you and what the bud does. So once you have an understanding of yourself, you got to say, all right, am I looking for an indica? Am I looking for a sativa? Do I look for a hybrid? What percentages do I want? Even to the part of like, where was it grown? You see what I'm saying? The soil, all this kind of
That's what
stuff.
they do with wine. Why not?
You know what I mean? Also this, bro. There's a lot of fake bud going around.
Oh
Yeah,
my
CBD
god.
like a motherfucker, yeah.
Not only the CBD, it's the stuff called auto grow. Asian auto grow.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Auto flower, pardon me.
Yeah.
And
All up in Queens. Well, go ahead.
Oh,
we Queens in the building, we got a but nah, yeah, that's what they got going on, bro. And they're killing it real quick, like, because they're cloning indoor And they split the grow time in half. They do it in 2 months instead of 4 now.
Wow.
They're flooding the market with this stuff, right?
Wow.
And they're giving it all the good names, truffles, gumbo, et cetera, et cetera. But, you know, they're not authentic. You're not going to get that clean high. It's not going to last. You know what I mean? You'll smoke an Elevate for like 2-3 days and it'll get you chopped. That third day,
You're not feeling it
no
anymore.
no more.
So, like, how do we know?
All right, a lot of the things you hear about weed is myths. Like if you get it and it's stemmy, that's not necessarily a bad thing. You see what I'm saying? It's the nug structure you want to look for. You know what I mean? The tightness of the nug. Like for instance, we brought this book for you guys. This is
Hey,
Cushman.
Rob.
Hey, man.
Beautiful
Get it
flowers.
going, man. Make sure you follow the vibes.
I love
For
flowers.
instance, this is Cushman's, right? You see the nug structure. It's tight. It's condensed. There's stems, but that just shows you that it was grown by an actual, like a farmer.
It's a beautiful,
You know what
beautiful.
I mean? It's not.
That's beautiful.
A
This
nice
is
Christmas
organic.
tree right there.
This is
It's lit up like
you
a
know what I mean?
Christmas
This
tree.
is clean. This is clean.
Merry Christmas.
Right.
Clean.
I love Christmas.
You know what I'm saying? I gave you
Let
guys
Thanksgiving go first.
each a different age.
Fuck Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
I feel so
Yeah.
blessed. Thank you so much.
Thank you for that.
Yo,
too.
those are the best
Absolutely,
gifts.
absolutely.
Word.
If y'all don't know what to get me.
That was AK fucking knowledge vibes,
Right.
Yo, for real.
And also to-
Nah,
to-
continue
to
to
go
educate.
on
Hold
that,
on.
Book of cannabis, but
The weed is like, it's like the stock market also, like you were touching on it too. It really is, it has its own kind of, it's like that with maple syrup and we say coffee beans, it has its own kind of ecosystem, economy within
Value, yeah.
itself, you know, and it fluctuates. So
Exactly.
things like when the harvest season ends, like I remember
The
there was a
market
big
trends
drought like in
fluctuate.
2019, like, and then prices went up because there was a drought in California.
Yeah,
And it
sure,
killed
I know.
everything. And then harvest season came and it jacked all the prices up. And it happens in reverse too. Sometimes there's a abundance of pounds out there and nobody to buy them.
No.
You know, and
Yeah.
it drops the price down. So it's just like, this is a business. This is a legitimate business.
Legitimate
It's something that you
business.
have to watch. You just don't step into this and say, you know what? Oh, well, he's a drug dealer. No, he's a businessman.
Right.
Yeah.
He's a businessman.
This is
Literally.
from the
My
dirt.
therapy.
And you have to be smart to succeed in anything. So
And
you
have
gotta
a
play what
and
you
have a
want.
balance also. You know, with anything, you can't overdo anything. You can't be too happy. You can't be too sad. You gotta figure out what harmony, how you know the
Synergy.
harmonious synergy exactly that's flowing. And I love how you said that, like the elements and the minerals.
Yeah,
that's like
all
because
matters.
it's true.
This
And
guy
I'm
knows
into
everything.
herbals,
This
like
guy's
I'm into
really
herbs,
this.
bitter herbs,
Copy.
and cleansing and things like that, and
So
detoxing.
shady.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I love all that. Oh, I love it. I love it. Uniting together, you know,
Yeah.
as a collective. Like, where do you see this
What's
going?
next? What's next for
Yeah.
AK
Yo, I
Vibes
want
AK?
I want dispensaries.
Nice.
Everywhere, you know what I mean?
Put it
Yeah.
out
Like,
there.
yeah.
Let's put it out
Need
there.
that.
Speak it
Yes.
into
Need that.
existence.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to eventually turn. I want me to become able to. I want to be an influence.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? In the sense of like being able to actively like make an
I
impact
say.
in people's lives.
Yes, do it.
Positively.
Exactly.
Uplift. Yes.
Yeah.
Elevate the mind.
Gotcha.
Because like there's a lot of people who are like, you know what I mean, fake prophets. They're the opportunists. You see what I'm saying? And
You seem well knowledgeable. You seem passionate about it and you're knowledgeable,
Yeah.
so that's why. You can definitely, if anybody can do it, definitely you.
I mean, I appreciate that because it is. It's all passion. That's like, I mean, that drives me. Like everything. I stand on my square. So like everything I say, I mean, and everything I say I'm gonna do. But I do it out of like love, and I do this out of like because I wanna party and have fun
Right.
with my people.
You
Right.
want to be
You know what I mean?
afford that lifestyle
Yeah.
too.
And before they were saying you can't do that, so I was like, watch me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's about us. It's about the connection we're having,
Right.
not about the fact that you can't make money off of it.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Yeah.
So like now it's just like, yo, let's turn up.
Now that we can too, legally, you know, we work. That's what I'm saying. You guys got to get the knowledge, man. Get the knowledge, man. Be informed and do what you got to do, because there's a lot of money out there if you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Legal money too, so.
So,
Word,
yes.
jump on it.
And it's an investment, you know, it's gonna take time. Yo, this stuff is really expensive. The licenses and behind all of this. I heard you spend $1 million easy
You can if you
in
want.
the first year.
Yeah, if you want, especially just for the license.
Yeah, just and the classes you have to go
Exactly.
to get those things.
Exactly.
You know, it's really crazy, but it's an investment, and you guys spend those things on other things. Like I said. So, and I say that to you, I say that to me. You know what I mean? Anything I do, anything I want to learn, I invest. I invest in people and others, you know, starting out or not. Remember, everybody has to start somewhere, you know, and one day it will be you starting something. And we will support you at the Vibe
That's
Spot.
it.
Vibes.
Vibes. You guys follow the page too. Vibes came through with vibes too, man. Educated us, gave us some gifts, gave us clothes, everything, man. Make sure you guys follow.
Yeah.
Follow, like, you already
Yo,
know.
Vibes AK. Just for the vibe.
AK.
Appreciate
Vibe.
you.
Yes, sir.
Good
Appreciate
luck
you
coming
guys,
out, man.
man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It's nice to meet
Thank
you.
you.
My brother, man. Thanks for all the knowledge, bro. I appreciate it, bro.
Yes,
You definitely
Vibes. Peace.